And good afternoon, Talking Object. Congratulations on both gatekeeping first and that absolutely ridiculously massive 75 stream streak. Good afternoon, Wordy Nerd, and good afternoon, Needles Cane 13. Pat Fox farming tech sounds good. Farming sounds like the sort of, like, mindless farming sounds like the sort of crap that I need to, like, be doing right about now. And good afternoon, Arugula Boss. So, what the heck was I even going to ramble about? It's hard because I'm tired. Did not go sleeping on time. Did not get any good rest from it. Ah, wait, hold on a second. I need to actually deal with something because I forgot to do something because I'm sleepy. Give me just a second. Right, sorry, yeah, super out of it today. I was up way too late messing with a new open source AI model. How do you even pronounce it? Like, Instinct says Boogoo, but it's B-O-O-G-U, so pronouncing it Boogoo gives a very bad impression of what it's supposed to be. Like, you'd assume it'd be like B-U-G-U or B-O-O-G-O-O. And, like, it's kind of nuts. Like, in terms of aesthetics and creating things that are nice to look at, it's not great. It's a 0.1 version of a new idea where essentially they're embedding more or less a whole ass language model. I mean, technically it's a visual recognition model and text encoder model, but it's a whole ass language model into the text encoding step for the image generation. Like, it makes up, like, the majority of the model just being text encoding, and it gives you absolutely ridiculous control over it. Let me give you a couple of examples. Yeah, this'll work. Hey, this is good enough. This is a good example. Something I generated. Where to put it? Help, brain. Okay. Is my tail late of a door? Yes. Anyway, yeah, look. Crop some of this out. This wasn't something that I, like, hand edited in afterwards. This is an open source model that could run on, like, a mid-tier GPU. That, like, I put the whole lorem ipsum in there to test how cleanly it can handle text, and, like, look at that. That's kind of nuts for just a regular old image generation model. I think modern image generation stuff for, like, big server farms is slightly defined mid-tier 3060. Yeah, I got the text right. It accidentally repeated Deus ora irure twice. But, like, the rest of the lorem ipsum text is just correct. And the prompt was just, you know, generate a photo of a notebook with the following written on the page. And it just did that. Also, I don't have any images saved from testing the, whatchamacallits? From testing the image generation, but not only can it get text right, it can actually get positional relationships right. Like, if you tell it, render a blue sphere above a red cube, it will actually get them in the correct positions. It can get text right, it can get positions right. It's shockingly accurate. You can get ridiculously specific with a lot of prompting for it, and it just has actual results, as opposed to just putting a bunch of tags and hope for the best. Like, here's a couple more examples. You're gonna assume that I edited these afterwards. I swear I did not. I probably could have gotten the heart to render more accurately if I used a longer, more elaborate detail on, like, what it is. But, like, that's not bad. Oh, that's Latin? No, yeah, it's the Lorem Ipsum. It's a very famous placeholder text. Like, it's obviously not the most perfect recreation, but from just like a prompt alone, that's nuts. And like, like look at it's got speech bubbles correct with text in them. I know I've go, but like you can do that yourself with like any basic image editing stuff, and like it'll look better. But yes, but that's not the point. The point is this technology is crazy. And where's the other one? Yeah, here's the other one. Not only can you like put in a speech bubble, you can put in a description of what the font should look like, and it will just do that. You know, you can put in stuff like just Helvetica, or you can put in a loose description. Right? And it's crazy close. Boogu, B-O-O-G-U. Very new, only out like a week ago. Not like widely supported yet. Pretty much everything around it is super experimental. Relaily, I'm going to beat you with hammers. But yeah, the degree of sophistication you can get around it with like accurate prompting is nuts. And like if you spend more time writing more detailed and accurate prompts, it'll respond to it appropriately. And it's kind of shocking. I mean, it's using an extremely high-end language model to be able to like even know what to put in the pictures. So you kind of need Comfy UI's dynamic VRAM loading to make this possible. Because it's a very, very heavy process. Running a big old text interpreter that then later becomes like an actual image. And the actual like technology behind the image generation stuff is like bog standard. I was up really late reading the documentation on this. The actual like way it works for image generation is still like bog standard, like 5-6 years old now. Like it's not new image generation. It's still running on stable diffusion. Like this is still using like some of the earliest image generation stuff. It's just they figured out a really clever way to embed the text, or well, to use the text embedding to be able to get crap like this accurately. Theoretically, when like other people like do forks of it and whatnot and like improve the overall image quality, this would be genuinely and seriously competitive with like some of the best stuff you can get for paid models like ChatGPT. And it's free. It runs on most GPUs. I'm a big fan. It's neat. It also can do a variety of styles, not just like photorealistic stuff. Photorealistic stuff is the thing that it is the best at. The farther you get away from that, the more it looks like shit. Yes, these are really good skeleton hands. Like let me like zoom in a bit on these. Like these are just like actual skeleton hands. And hello, Mahaswera. Like, that is not, like, screwed up wrong number of fingers. That is not, like, a wrong number of bones. That is just what a skeleton hand looks like. Like, if you've... Like, this is running off the, let me see if I can grab it. I remember a really old model specifically just for making skeletons, like, good? See if I can find it. Oh, it's taking forever to load. Go. And it's still not loading. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. See if we can get anything else from any other pictures people have of this. Any good hand shots, or is it just gonna be rib cages? Just gonna have to deal with rib cages, I guess. Whatever, good enough. It gets the point across. So yeah, this is what skeletons like used to look like. This is running on the same like image model, just with a way better text encoder. Like the ribs are just complete nonsense. There's some extra loops going on through there. The spine is just like entirely floating ribs. That pelvis, that's just nonsense. That's not how bones even remotely work. And like the shoulder blades connecting to like actual flesh arms with like 5, 6 bones in the forearm, like it's just nonsense. It's just complete crap. That's not what a skeleton looks like even remotely. Like, I think the reason the rib cage looks so weird and bulbous there is because it's just trying to generate like titties in a bra and turned the outline of the bra into extra ribs. It's not good. This is what skeletons used to look like, even with delicated skeleton stuff, because this is not just like a generic Stable Diffusion 1.5 result. This is an actual, like, trained adaptation on skeletons to get better skeletons. And it's crap. It's completely wrong. Yeah, it's got fucking boob bones. And like, what even is that pelvis? 6-pack ribs? Oh yeah, I guess maybe that's what the source of that is. It is kind of like a 6-pack. I thought it was just like unable to distinguish the difference between a spine and a rib cage. My forearms do not have 7 bones, it turns out. But no, it could be that they were trying, the base model was trying to generate like a 6-pack and took the outline of it and created ribs from it. Yeah, it's just crap. It's bad. And this is specialized in it. This is not just some random crap. This is like specifically trained on skeleton. And then you have this. This is not specifically trained on skeleton. This is not anything fancy. Like, can I just control R? Yeah, there we go. This is just a default model with better text encoding. It's worse than a skeleton. It is. I think you just get like this with the right number of fingers and like the right number of, it's nuts. Text encoding is nuts. It's really, really consistent about fingers too. It's a fascinating little toy to play with. In like 3-4 months, when people have put on their own refinements to make it like look good, it's gonna be some crazy shit. It's gonna be nuts. You know, all sorts of cool stuff with it. Yeah, I think I have a couple of other examples of like stuff other people made in Boogo. Where? No, I saved one. Yeah. This is another Boogo thing. Not made by me, someone else did it, which got me to look at it. Linux evangelism. And like, this is a huge difference in terms of like actually getting things correct. Huge advancement. And yeah, I spent a lot of time playing with that and also, you know, editing a video. Oh yeah, the next Cradle of Nightmares video is done. I need to still make like a thumbnail for it. But paid members should have it like after stream. The rest of you will have it in about a week. It's covering the locations of all of Fang Yu's memories. Oh god, there's the thumbs up flipped left to right is doing bad things to my brain. There's something wrong about it and I don't know what it is. Anyway. I'm really sleepy. Probably the next Cradle video will be the last Cradle video for a while, because I'm going to be going insane in Palworld. Because of that, I think I'm going to go with probably the ending guide. And then after that, I'll probably want to make a top 10 tips video shortly before the English, like full English proper patch comes out. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the recent video that I made, I didn't add everyone in the Discord, so it's not like, oh yeah, big news important. But it's just reiterating what was said on the Steam page update. There's gonna just be an official English release that I'm involved with in like a month, roughly. Maybe a month and a couple of weeks, but around there, probably August. Maybe by the end of the month, but like around there. And before that comes out, I want to make a basic starter guide video, basic strategy guide thing for like, here's what you do and how you do it. Because that's gonna get like 1 million views. Top 10 spoiler field trips. Spoiler field trips? Spoiler-free tips. Spoiler field trips. Good God. Palworld may drop late on the 9th instead of the 10th because of the time zone difference. Oh, yeah, true. Well, that just means that late on the 9th, I'll be able to like set up the server, and then you guys can like spend 2 years destroying it before I play it the next morning. But yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna have to finish up some stuff on the video, like the thumbnail and scheduling the public release, and work some more on the translation because there's a bunch of crap I need to get done for it. That's very important. What would be the most efficient way to do something? I think I know the most efficient way to do something. 5 or 6 max bases this time? Yeah, probably. I thought I was gonna do 1 over whatever the default settings are for a new world. Because like it's completely new experience, and like it should be balanced around what they want you to do and how they want you to do it. And I think deviating from that, I mean, I'm probably, well, should I keep the drops at what they used to be? Like what you drop on death. Normally I just turn those right the fuck off because 99% of the time when you're playing Palworld, you're gonna die to something completely insane and beyond your control. Like you're gonna mantle onto a cliff and then suddenly get launched like 200 feet upwards and backwards because of physics and then die from fall damage. And I don't think it's necessarily an enjoyable experience. I could be wrong. Doesn't drop into the void ocean beneath the ground, don't mind. I mean, if it drops into there, you just need to be above the thing. You don't actually need to touch your stuff. You just need to be above it. But on the other hand, I feel like if that's what they have for default, I should probably keep it to drop all well, maybe just drop all items. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever the default thing is, I might want to keep it instead of the drop, you know, everything. And yeah, I mean, if anyone has any strong opinions on what the Palworld server should be like once Palworld comes out in exactly 7 days, feel free to weigh in. But God, so sleepy. So yeah, I'm not completely sure what I want for the default settings. I might just go with like default settings completely, maybe with +1 base. Because like it's a whole new Palworld experience with a whole new, like, apparently there's a story now? And like there's proper towns, and hopefully let you enslave more bosses. Never played before. Ooh, you're gonna be in for a time. 4 wasn't enough for having a raid arena. I mean, they didn't used to have, I mean, you don't need a raid arena in that patch because they just, when you make one of the raid things, you have the option to travel to like a subspace and fight it there. But yeah, I get what you mean. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. And hello, Hisamatari206. I could probably ramble more about more topics, but I think I've rambled enough. What is that dancing wizard emote and who has it? Hard-boiled cowboy. I feel like I'm obligated to respond to it with Alban 1 Shaman. I hope it is better writing than what is the name of my grandkid? What? Is that a specific reference to something? It feels like that has to be a specific reference to something, but I don't remember that in Palworld. Oh, Pokemon! Pokemon! Professor Oak! I figured it out. Look, I told you I was sleepy. What was his name again? I remember seeing some ROM hack somewhere someone was streaming. I think Az was streaming it. Where it would have you put in a name for, like, the grandson. And then Professor Oak would immediately reply, what? No, it's not. It's Gary. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you screwing with me? And then it would just, like, completely ignore your name input for the entire rest of the game. And I think that's really funny. Like, I genuinely think that's hilarious. You have so many wizard emotes. I mean, I guess you also have just, like, oh, wait, it's more card work, boy. I guess you do have, like, 1 million subscriptions to every possible channel, giving you, like, every possible emote. But, like, dang. All right. I'll be back shortly and get Terraria running. Okay. Yeah, when I got up during the BRB, I'd totally forgotten what I gotten up for and just like walked in a circle, like to the door and back, not remembering what I was doing, and then I saw things and remembered what I was doing. I am super fucking out of it. Oh, this is taking a million years to load. What the hell? Dementia. Pretty much, yeah. Is Jones sick? No, I just very sleepy. Oh, there we go. What's the other one? Oh yeah, I guess one of the things that I didn't ramble about during Boogu, or when I was doing the Boogu rant, is how unbelievably useful it's going to be for generating like references for like art and whatnot. Wait, what? Don't I have like a house to be in? What happened to that? Not anymore, I guess. Well, poop. And I guess there's those guys like shortly to my left. They're not hard to get to. Anyway. We need to get some pals going on. That's an annoying time to accidentally teleport. Ah, geez. All right. Deathweed and chunks from corruption. Okay, I can acquire those. I managed to craft myself a... Did I not get a demon pickaxe? Edible chunks? Rotten chunks, I think. Or do you just mean chunks as in just bits of land? I assumed you meant rotten chunks. Right click, all right. Rotten chunks. Rotten, okay. Quick stack. Fuck is amber for? Ancient chisel. Mining speed up. That's like nice, I guess. I guess gem. Go here. That's a weapon? I mean like an armory or something. What else even in this? A bunch of random crap, I guess. Sure. God, I don't recognize half this crap at all. Holy shit, how many potions? All right, the dead man's chest, I guess. What that? No. Dead man's chest. I'm just gonna put crap in you. I don't know what half of this stuff is even for. I have another sapphire gem card. Ancient chisel, I don't really care about you. Oh, water walking boots, that's why. Umbrella, I don't care about you. I mean, they'll be useful for like making a combination thing later, I'm pretty sure. Inner tube at all anymore. I like having nades. Well, it hurts kind of whatever. the rest of this. I guess I want the mahogany out of here. It ain't doing me no good. You out of there. Scarab bombs are okay for mining, but also I don't really care. So I guess I'll get rid of those too. Riveting, fast-paced, lightning-quick gameplay. Anyway. Guess I never actually made a fucking... Weird. Weapon. Nightmare pickaxe. There you go. Where did I should ask? There it is. I don't know if you can melt these down or something. I don't really care. Portable kiln. $80? Okay. Well, sure, whatever. Malcore 7, where trees are 300 feet tall and can breathe fire. Yes. I mean, basically. That is almost exactly what's going on there. All right. Okay, I need to farm corruption. Guess that's probably close enough to that. You can shimmer stuff back into its components. All right, but I don't care about platinum. I care about pals. And it's just gonna keep spreading forever, ain't it? Oh, I guess I'll get to that there and then probably maybe stop. Okay, he said deathweed and rotten chunks. Yeah, I did play when deathweed first, like, was introduced. So I'm vaguely aware, at least, that it should show up on the top here. Maybe that's just the vile shroom. Hey, there's one. Oh, we're making some sort of, like, enemy spawn potion? Is that what this is? Deathweed. All right. I don't know if deathweed spawns down. I'm gonna see if deathweed spawns down. Get me up. Heck, what's going here? Guess there's some kind of, like, pot. Deathweed. Isn't there, like, a way to farm it? Where the fuck did my bird go? Like, you can just build some kind of crafting station, buy planter boxes from deathweed seed. Right, aren't deathweed seeds like a pain in the ass to get for whatever reason? I don't remember why. Is it because, like, they're only bloom on, like, a blood moon or something? Don't you only get the seeds when it's blooming and it's a blood moon? Or am I just crazy? I still don't see anything down here, so I'm going to guess that maybe I have to check out a different one. Oh, there's one. Okay, no, so they can show up on the stone. I must have surely collected some previously. Kind of left wondering where, though. Bird cannot go through walls, apparently. No wonder it kind of blows. Or here? You never know. Unless, you know. But you might not know, you know? But it looks like I knew. You can't go through walls either? I sure as fuck can. What are you talking about? I can't go through certain walls because they're, too durable. But a lot of minor walls, I can bust through those no easy. Like sheetrock, bedrock, or not bedrock, sheetrock, other crappy American style buildings. Secondly, if you hoiks, you can go through any more. What? The voice text failed you. Yeah. It sure did. I got the, what the fuck is a hoiks? Was that supposed to be like horse? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to like smash through a European castle with any amount of ease. Like I could technically do it, it would just take me a while. What the hell? There's a gnome. Oh, stop. I want to see if I can capture him. Fuck! How do you despawn a summon? Whatever. Rapid speed clipping. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Get 300 blocks of snow? Okay. Disable the buff. Oh, I click on like this or whatever. Gotcha. Awkward. I assumed using it a second time would like disable it. 300. Well, I got lots of rock or lots of bomb. Let's get our asses some snow. Lock on it. There we go. Oh man, this would be a great dig toys use case, wouldn't it? Whatever. Okay, what am I gonna do with all this? No. I'm gonna do what Needles Kane tells me to do. All right, I've got 300 blocks of snow. That was fast. And at 200. Isn't 200 like the max? Craft your potion, grab your water candle, and take my snow to the ocean. Rather than in the jungle. All right, I'll go over to the Danked Jangle. Go grab myself the water candle again. I don't have any teleporting or not send set up over there. Oh well. Time to hoof it. Oh, come on. How did that kind of hold him? Also, I can probably craft like one of these. Yeah, but I can't do anything with it. I am in fact maxed out. Maybe I can sell them. Oh, yeah, that's like the name of like the no, the clown is Sweet Tooth. That is totally a reference to Twisted Metal, though. Fuck, I haven't thought about that series in like a million years. I used to have tons of fun with Small Brawl back in the day. All right, this tree is being a pain. We're gonna just explode. Ethical tree mining. Oh. All right. Why is it dark? I mean, I know the answer is because it's night, but like, why is it night? Why can't it be like nice and daytime and I can see things all the time? Or like, give me a lantern? I mean, I guess I have a lantern, it just sucks. All right, where my water candle at? Sweet Tooth human name. Okay, so I was right in associating it with Sweet Tooth. That's where my brain went for it. That dang water candle. Aha! How do I pickaxe the wall? Okay, yeah, you can't just like pick up a candle with your hands. That's forbidden technology. I think you said go somewhere like hello, shitposter dad. Yes, this is Reddit's famous Mario engine, Super Mario Bros. X. Need to craft your potion. I'm not too worried about the potion. I'm more interested in getting things set up because, like, I'm gonna have to do a shitload of walking just get back here anyway. Guess I'll make a crap-ass beach house, try to get 2 NPCs, assign 2 NPCs to it. That way I have a nice teleport. All right. Or do you need a third one? I guess I'll get a third one just in case. That probably counts. Probably close enough to counting. Boreal wood. Why is there boreal wood? All right, boreal wood workbench. We're getting put there. There are boreal wood doors. Can I? Nope, can't smash through. That. I don't think I can liquefy the boreal wood back to this thing I can use to make walls. So we're just gonna do this. Oh man, seagull noises. I fucking miss the ocean, man. One more. Fuck it. That'll do. Crafting packs. That pack. Chair? I guess I probably don't have enough anything except regular wood to make chairs. Two? And 2 workbenches. And home quarry. Okay, it's considered part of the same house. That's no good. That's no good. All right. There's one random out there. Fuck it. All right, 3 different houses over here. I'm gonna stick these 2 idiots here. Then I'll have a small village here. All right. Snow to the edge of the world. Very easy way to not have to worry about falling off. As a twink, please inform me of your Twinkmobile? The fuck you on about, Kennedy 5272? But also welcome. Why does my Finch keep murdering these poor innocent slime NPCs? Alright, so I've got the thing. You want me to make battle potions? I think I can just, zoom out? Out? Plus and minus button. Oh, I'm already zoomed out all the way. That's why I wasn't zooming out anymore. Gotcha. All right, cool. Oh, this is surely enough to make like a furnace or whatever, right? I've got stone. Yeah. And that'll permit me to make... Oh my god, there's so much... Why do fucking crafting games desperately try and make multiple kinds of wood like that's even remotely enjoyable? I think it's like one thing of glass, make a bottle. Then I think you can place a bottle on a workbench to start making like... I guess I need bottled water to make it, right? How much sand do I have? Not a whole lot. I guess I'll go acquire some sand for battle potions. Oh, it's a good... Nah, it's not worth blowing a whole dynamite here. This is another good use case for dig toys. What? Mine, you motherfucker! What are you doing? There we go. Oh, fuck. Right click apparently gets rid of him. You know, Dig Toys in the announce trailer flipped upside down to mine and had like his spikes digging into the ground. As opposed to modern Dig Toys where he just spins his flat, smooth tummy against the fucking, like, ground. Which is not even remotely how you want to be digging when you got drills. You don't put the back of the drill against the ground, generally speaking. Annoying sound effects in this game? Yeah, he was also complaining about how this audio is weird and feels like fake video game, and I kind of agree. Like, the audio design of this game is not great. It's a good game. Audio design is kind of a bit lacking. I probably don't need this much glass. All right. We go and turn all this into glass. I'm just gonna go there. Turn all that glass. Fuck, this thing sucks. The bottle. I'm not close enough to water to get, like, water bottle? Oh, there we go. And a bottled water. Into battle potion. Gonna make two of them because I do not have a lot of rotten chunks right now. But whatever, when these dipshits move over, I'll be able to do something. Probably, like, put things down so I don't have these random pits to fall into and die. I can just walk over this, right? Yeah, it's fine. All right. Nope. Now I gotta put this thing like here or whatever, roughly in the center will be fine. Water candle. Then I presumably just chug the battle potion and run back and forth till I get Catava or Foxparks is fine. All the way to the edge. I need to move the candle like 3 feet. All right. And I'm gonna chuck a potion. And what do I get, Needle Scan? What's my reward for standing here? Like, what happens after this? Oh, you mean, okay, so they're not just jumping in from off screen. I can see them spawning in. I see. Okay, clever. That makes sense. It feels like a bottle full of lava to kill them if they get too close wouldn't go amiss here. And because I'm so high up, presumably we're not gonna get sharks spawning down here. Or jellyfish. I see. This thing has, like, functionally infinite range, right? Yeah. Only spawns one now, though. And it clips through walls? Huh. It did not used to do that. It used to be, like, kind of crappy if you use it on the ground. Literally doesn't clip walls. Glowing over there. Oh, that's a guy. Oh, it's my thing that's glowing over there. How about fighting Eye of Cthulhu at night? That seems fun. And by it seems fun, I mean I don't really have a choice in the matter, it seems. Are these bitches finally gonna teleport over here? Yes. I can put down the ocean pylon, and now I have a warp. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Anyway, since I'm gonna get Cthulhu, maybe I should put my nades on the hotbar, perhaps? That seems maybe wise. Hell, snow pants? There we go. Be faster. I mean, it's not like the Finch can fuck up hitting it. I mean, the total damage is only like 22, though. Okay, downside of grenades, my dumb ass is gonna hit myself. What's this looking like? Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. This music is just all over the place. There's just no theme. It just goes. Big fan of this guy in Palworld, by the way. Rank 4 transportation, naturally nocturnal. Very large to allow him to travel shorter distances. Pretty much only ever beaten out by an extremely optimized Meemog. And only in certain brace layouts. If the layout is like one floor or most a circular short distance, this guy's just the king. Oh, all the shit dropped down there. Thank you, Kentity. I suppose. When does Benoit Saint Denis show up? Why am I getting a bunch of just insane comments from YouTube chat all of a sudden? What? What is even going on here? King Welk? Like, first boss of Final Fantasy VI? Does sleeping skip time until day? Is that like a thing? Like, that's what I assumed sleeping would do, which is why I went back here. Does it not do that? Is that a purely fictional mechanic? Four times time speed up, I see. That's something. that is a thing. All right, potion chest. I guess I could make more battle potions. Not many more. Really? I thought Demon would beat the fucking all up, I guess. There's so much shit and I never care about any of it. Why are there individual seashells? Just fucking, ugh. Man, more is not better and this game doesn't understand that. I should make a watch. Pretty sure that'd be at an anvil. I cannot make one. Do I need glass? I might need to make a glass. It's one glass, right? Oh wow, you can't use control backspace or like shift or control A? Jeez. No, more than that. What the hell? Handsome fellow behind my office. Oh, that's Bob. Don't worry about him. Chain and bars. Got a bajillion lead and like I've got chain. I think I can take chain to this guy. Oh, it's just a single chain. Oh, at a workbench, naturally. Why? I could craft another couple of platinum bars for it. Go to the workbench. What's my opinion of being physical discs being taken away? Combination of, well, I'm not terribly surprised by it, and also everything's getting worse. Like, it is a bad thing by every metric. At least I guess we go in the armory. Yeah. And they're doing it alongside the push for, like, what the fuck was it called? Like, digital privacy laws or something? Where they just have to, where they force you to dox yourself? I can put it in a vanity slot and it'll work, really? So it will. I guess I'll put those on. Like, it's the same shit that's happening with the fact that, like, oh yeah, we need to protect the children by making you dox yourself so the government has a complete database of everyone who's saying everything online. And no, it's not about the kids, and it's never been about the kids. All right. And now we wait. I'm pretty sure England is already just there at 1984. I should also... Right? Yeah, it ran out. Ba-da-ba-ba. overall opinion. It's a bad thing. I don't think not having not only having digital distribution is itself necessarily a crime, but the fact that they're going to pair that with expensive licenses and like only letting you have certain things, it's all about control, and they're trying to take over the world more or less. I remember seeing someone apparently dug through like the funding routes for this crap. And it's mostly coming from like a bunch of American NGOs who are all bribing a bunch of people in various places of power. But then all of those are tied to like the usual suspects, let's call it. Maybe a gun would be better here. What if I put like big ol' wall with a roof, that's small enough to just like jump over that, right? I'll need to build my proper staircase. There we go. Duke Fish Ron, no. I'm trying to get the palace to spawn. What the heck is a Duke Fish Ron? Endgame boss. Oh yeah, no, I'm not in endgame. I'm just trying to get a Catava. Or a Fox Barks. Or how do you get a Chillet anyway? I know Chillet's in here. Does you like hatch him from an egg? How do you get one of thems? You have a gnome. Well, I killed a gnome. Flying fish pig who controls sharknadoes. That sounds fake as hell. Good to know this this structure still works. I need to find a rare spawn to find the tool that helps me find a rare spawn. Good God, all right. I see how it is. You know, considering that they're all slightly to the left of the screen, maybe I should have made this structure like way further to the left. Trap them faster. I think I'll do that. I should also just stop being a bitch and just get the lava. And that way I can just have this be wholly automated. Because, like, there's a limit on the number of things that can spawn at a time, right? So, if these things are automatically defeated on their own, then more things will spawn more quickly, right? That's how this all works? Maybe there isn't a limit. They seem to keep coming. They definitely keep coming. 50 enemies. Okay, so there is a limit. It's just really high. Oh, you know what this is a great use case for? Bam. Alright, going where they usually spawn. Actually, where do they usually spawn? When I go all the way to here, they spawn around there. So I guess I'll start building the structure here-ish? Go. That dirt block just straight up clip through the ground. And I guess it's allowed to do that if it wants. So I've got no idea if the logical thing happens and like snow gets melted by lava, which is why I'm building a dirt, because I know it does not get beaten by dirt. Perfect. That dirt might interfere with the spawning of cats right there? What? Really? But it's like, it's slightly on, I made it so that it's not hitting where the things spawn. Like you can see they're not spawning on there, they're spawning slightly to the left of it. Pop, 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 pop. So I should remake this out of snow, is what you're saying? Unless snow does in fact get melted? It's not like they're spawning into this area. They're spawning slightly left out, I'm pretty sure. Don't do it. Don't cause a similar issue. Yeah, see, they're all spawning on the left and they're jumping in. It's fine. You just make it higher? Oh no, things spawning on there. I guess the name Polder and Golden Shower Magic book we were talking about. Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe he isn't. Because this game is kind of stupid. And it's full of fake sounding bullshit. Are you saying like this would be fine? Or like what? Because you do need to have a staircase for them to get into it in lava. The veil spawns slightly to the left of it. Make a couple of jumps. They wind up here and die. Man, is this just like rare as hell in terms of spawn? Wait, so are you supposed to just murder this? I thought the flying slime was like an NPC or something special. Okay, so I will need to get snow over there. Get snow over there is like 10 seconds. All right. Oh, that's a seagull. Are there now? Shouldn't be a problem, right? I just don't know if lava's gonna lava farming is gonna be an issue. Well, it's almost time for what is it? It's like 6 p.m. where things stop spawning. Get rid of the little ramp. I guess true. If they're gonna be dying quick to the lava, I don't need the ramp. I just need a little divot for them. Seven Toity. All right. And hopefully snow doesn't just like instantly melt under lava and this idea even works. Still no friggin' cat. Oh, wait, what's that? Something weird spawned here. Who are you? Unconscious man. Oh, I think I've heard about this. This is some weird tower defense thing that I've never interacted with at all, because, like, why would I bother? Well, I got a rare spawn. Ale? Weird. I may as well get the heck on out of here. Frost Slime Banner. Oh yeah, I've got like 2 of those, don't I? Banners. Bam. Actually, wait, fastest route to lava is just... Oh wait, no, but I need to... Actually, the bucket first. A bucket full of lava. That dude just has a cactus in his room. All right, it's fine. He's a bartender. He looked like he was selling like eternity crystals or whatever the fuck. I don't think a bartender would sell eternity crystals. Crafting. You know what? I'm actually gonna be right back again. Give me a second. Return. Do I need to like make wait, oh, it's probably because this isn't Holy shit, that is some abysmal icon design. It's the same fucking thing, but flipped? How the hell are you supposed to tell when one's on or one's off? Just making a picture of a chest that's either open or closed. Holy fuck. Bucket. Probably want more iron. Or I guess lead? I have a shitload of lead. I absolutely did not need to craft more. Is this where you make the bucket? You don't work the iron at the anvil? Where the fuck do you make a bucket? Sake and a root full of beer. And have you ever asked your local bartender if they got Ethereal crystals in stock? No, I have not, in fact. I don't actually tend to go to bars much. So maybe my perspective is a bit warped from that. How do you make a bucket? Add an anvil. Just requires 2 bars. 2 what? Any iron bar. Lead's an iron bar, right? Add an anvil. Why was that working earlier? Whatever. All right. Shackle goes in there. All right. Lava time. Fuck it. Look out for nymphs? I don't even know what nymphs look like. I guess that counted as lava. I'll worry about Chillet when I've got Catava. I probably won't actually get Chillet. I'll probably just get Catava and Foxparks. A chick in a the Dryad but naked. I see. Does this melt? No. Useful. Allegedly sleeping makes things speed up? Okay, I see it, I see it. Not by a huge amount, but like it's better. This game's got too much shit in it now. Like, I've played it before when it was smaller, and now there's like 1 million types of wood and like 3 million types of rock, and it's just like, why? Just give us multiple styles. Just make wood a singular thing and then unlock different things in the tech tree. Is it more? No, more options is not better. No, you're finished designing something when there's nothing left to take away. Not when you've added as much as you can think of. 2 million types of rocks is not what we need. We need like 1 type of rock and 2 million applications for it, because something Palworld does, and it's part of the reason I like it so much. I mean, you can have 6,000 items of bloat. You don't need to have it take up 6,000 inventory slots. Palworld gives you a million different ways to do things with wood, but it's still only got one wood. Because you only need one wood, because they're all functionally identical. Ah, looks like it's so deep that it's, murdering stuff that I don't want it murdering. I don't care. I actually just don't care. Battle potion. Very efficient. Yeah, it's never super great when there's just a million types of metal that you need, but only one that actually exists. And it's just like, come on. Save me time here. Like, in Palworld, I'm never gonna shut up about Palworld because like this is just me playing a crude Palworld substitute. All you actually need is friggin' the basic ore, and you can make 99% of there. That's all you need. Like, you put ore in the crusher to get palladium, you put ore in the everything to make everything else. Like, almost everything just uses a couple of base ingredients in a bajillion different ways. And there's a lot less bloat for it, and I think that's great. Go back to 2018, where 3 types of wall, only one which can be used without the risk dinos. Risk dinos? Campfires on the ground? Oh, we mean in Palworld. That was about Ark? Oh. Well, that was also in Palworld. Like, Palworld only used to have 3 types of wall. And now you can recolor it, you can retexture it. And campfires wasn't its only source of light, but that was I used to spam the fuck out of campfires. Then again, Palworld is just Ark. Man, Kadova does not want to spawn, huh? Am I being detained? Isn't that the guy that, maybe I mixed it up with Don't Tase Me, bro, but like my brain went to like one video of a guy screaming a bunch about am I being detained and then like screaming about don't getting tased. Was that a real thing or is that just like my brain conflating a bunch of like cops doing stuff? Oh, hey. Rose and ice cream. Fucking sovereign citizens. Okay. Why if things stop spawning? Where'd they all go? Oh, now they're all back. That ice cream though. I see. It's just you ate food, so stats up. Wait a second. I'm not referring that guy. That guy is very different. That is, get your hands away from my penis. I know that guy. That guy's a recent story. That guy sticks in my brain. Because he had the fucking funniest conclusion to that. So someone interviewed him after it went viral when he was just sitting at home in his trailer park or whatever. And they were asking him like why he did that. And he's like, oh, well, you see, I took my pants off and started masturbating when they arrested me. Secret Seed World Gen Hunger Mechanics? Oh, that sounds horrible. Where he specifically took his pants off and started jerking it. Straight up jerking his peanuts. And because that way the cops would go, oh, this guy's a lunatic, and ship him off to the asylum. And this is important because the asylum's a lot easier to escape from. And that's what he did. Instead of going to prison, he went to the asylum, then he just escaped from the asylum and went home. Does that always work? I don't think it does. I'm surprised there's no, like, sharks or jellyfish. Spawning on top of my water candle platform? I mean, I could probably just... Oh, wait, traveling merchant. I need him for something, right? I mean, I guess I could just move it, like, to the other side. Keyboard? Keyboard. Weird. I wonder if my keyboard's just dying on me. What about crabs? I don't know. What about crabs? Where's this traveling moich? Not there. Thar. What's my coldest take? Magic hat, fire starter, angel halo. I kind of want that, but I'm broke. Crimson cloak, bamboo leaf. Restorator. Fancy dishes. Oh wait, pal metal. Pal metal. Hell yeah, we're getting pal metal on. Hell yeah, we're pal metaling it up. Let's go. He didn't sell the thing I wanted though. And with no value, man. Dig toys is only 1 gold. What the hell? Oh, those have a pretty high value. Bottled water might be a way to farm. Oh yeah, the guy who gets shot by the bowler wrap and in the response goes, "That was gay as fuck." I remember that. That was so funny. Like, he's not even angry at that point. He's just so confused that a cop would attempt to detain him with something that ineffective that he just stops resisting. Technically, it's a very effective weapon, not because he's like, how you say, stopped by the weapon, but because he's so confused that someone would even use that as a weapon. Very insightful weapon design. Where the hell are the dudes? Here we go. Into a bag at the they put like everything into the shimmer, huh? Right in there. That just, what is that? Oh, it's a curled up balloon string. Is there like an actual way to find the shimmer or like what? There's so many dang balloons. Oh yeah, the ninja story. God, how did it even start? I think there were a bunch of like people from the hospital. No, that's not how it started. So, okay. There was, like... I was sitting there with, like, 2 other dudes at the place where we're supposed to sit to watch the entrance to make sure that nobody could get in or out without, you know, proper permissions, proper key cards, etc. What the heck is that over there? Paper airplane? All right. Well, we noticed something. Right next to the entrance, there's this bench for people to sit down or put stuff down on, right? Hospital bodyguard, no. And we noticed there's just a dude sitting on it. And we're like, huh, who's that guy? When did he get there? Did anyone see him get there? Who's this guy supposed to be? And there's no way to get inside because the doors are electronically locked and we have to buzz people in. So there's no way to get inside without us noticing him. And he didn't come from inside and move towards it, but he was there regardless. And then it's just going, huh, is he supposed to be here? And we asked him about it and asked if he could provide ID. And he says he couldn't. He just decided to stop in here on his way out from the hospital. And we were very confused by that and politely asked him to leave and had no clue how the fuck he got inside. Is that a kite? Is that a kite? Yeah, that was a yellow kite. Can be placed. Oh, okay, weird. Got another goldfish kite too. Just jump around with it. Okay, sure. So I got 2 minutes of what? 3 minutes of high spirits, I guess. Anyway, was he a ghost? No, he was very much a fleshy, corporeal being. Ghosts work very differently. But yeah, we asked him to leave, and he said, "Oh, I wasn't aware. Wasn't allowed to be in here. I guess I'll just go." And he casually left. And we were like, "Huh, that was weird. How the hell did he even get in here?" Because again, it's a locked door that requires us to buzz people in because you can't physically get into the building without us seeing it. And little while later, we had a bunch of people in scrubs, like full-out hospital uniforms, asking if we had seen a guy matching his description. Specifically what he was wearing and that he had sunglasses on. And we said, "Oh, yeah, he just left. Why are you looking for him?" Oh, departed. And they were like, "Okay, what? Weird." And eventually pointed to them like, "Oh yeah, he went that way." And then after explaining that to them, he wasn't supposed to be there at all. We didn't know people were looking for him. And shortly afterwards, or no, when did the water bottle thing happen? Right, okay. So shortly afterwards, again, without actually like letting us wave, title baited me just like Terraria. All of that. No, there are pals in Terraria. Like, I'm trying to capture them. Like, I have dig toys right here. I'm currently grinding for Kadava. I did not bait you. Less puffin' stuff. That is actually the game. I'm in fact going after pals in Palworld. Oh, nothing today. And it's 7:30, they're gonna despawn. I have to go back to this and sleep. And so, or no, was that, or was it the hospital staff that came in? Gnome statue? I do not have a gnome statue. I have an angel statue. Anyway, point is, a little while later, He was there again, inside the building, and we had no idea how we had gotten in there a second time. But some of the hospital staff was still nearby and willing to grab him. Gotta know to walk into sunlight turns into a statue that raises your luck by a lot. Okay. Yeah, I think things start spawning at like 5 a.m. Maybe it's 4:30. Anyway, so he was just there again. Don't remember how he got in. No one saw him got in. And like there were like 8 people from the hospital, the nearby hospital, were the main bodyguard. I was part of 3 dudes that were working on that place. And I was the short one. And that's not even a joke. Like I was the shortest of the 3 the three people guarding that place. How? Because the other dudes were like 6'11" and 6'9". That's how. The place was extremely high security. I'm gonna see what's 5:30. I'm gonna go over there, and I'll probably finish the rest of the story there, so I don't have to think about it. Yeah, outsized twice. And one of the dudes, the tallest dude, was former special forces. This was not a place you wanted to cause problems, ever. Okay. There are 5 in here? Yeah, there's the 2 flavors of Chillet. Fox Sparks, Dig Toys, and Kadava. I've got Dig Toys. I'm trying to get Fox Sparks and Kadava to spawn. But yeah, I don't remember the exact details. It's been a while, but he was at the end of a hallway, right? At the end of a hallway with 1 elevator that you needed, again, a key card to get up and down. And he did not have a key card to actually like exit. And I was way up, like at the very far end of the hall, and he was surrounded by like the two other guards, like 5 or 6 hospital dudes who had covered every possible way out of that hallway in order to like get that guy out of there and back into the hospital, right? And we were all just watching him, including me, and like staring at him. He said, yeah, I'll be along for a second. And the next thing we knew, somehow, no explanation to how, I cannot tell you what happened. I was there, I witnessed it, I saw it, I did not see what I saw, what I didn't see. He was simply behind everyone. Like he simply was there. We didn't see him move. We were looking at him. We didn't like see him like push past people. There was no like, you know, magic high winds of him moving faster or whatever. He was simply behind everyone at the, oh, hey, there it is. There's one. Okay. Fox acquired. You're at 2 out of 5. How does Fox Sparks work? It looks like it replaces the fish. Cool. I do like Fox Sparks, one of my favorite pals. Because like it's Vulpix and I really like Vulpix. Put in my hotbar and use like a weapon. Oh, flamethrower. That makes sense. It's the Huggy Fire Pal skill. Neat. Place grenade. I want to keep this. Penetrates. So we're playing the new Palworld update with a community server that people can hop onto and whatnot. I'll be streaming it live. Oh, when you get too far away, it just chops onto your shoulder. That's cute. Arguably the best mini pre-hard mode? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, they just teleport to you. That's a thing that they do in Palworld as well. Oh, you mean the ninja guy? I don't think he teleported. I think that nobody saw him. No, nobody saw him move, but he definitely just walked. And then, like, he announced to everyone, all right, I'm ready to go, because he knew that none of us had seen him walk, and we all, like, sort of jumped. Well, I didn't jump. I was way at the far end of the hall, so I didn't get jumped because I was already looking straight at him. Like, he just sort of appeared in my field of vision. Like, my eyes were looking at his physical location the entire time, but they didn't pick up him as a person that was there until after he announced that he was ready to leave. After which, like, everyone else jumps. Well, I think I didn't jump. And then, you know, they calmly escorted him out. And I was watching him from the window as he was surrounded on all 8 sides by people that were, like, probably hospital workers, people in scrubs, just forming a ring around him so he couldn't get away. And I watched them march him back down the street towards the hospital. When all of a sudden, I just watched as he just turned away from the group and just walked away from them. And none of them reacted for like 10 to 15 seconds when they all suddenly started looking around for him. Like, they just watched him without seeing him walk away from the inside of them. No one in the circle consciously recognized that he was moving away. And hello, Wuzzlecha, I'm telling the ninja story. And hello, Paradolia, I'm telling the ninja story. But I was there, I was watching him. I just saw him, like, glance around a bit, then walk back towards over. Sounds like a cognito hazard. It's basically, yeah. And then shortly after all that, he was heading up to the front door, and he didn't, like, magically slip inside this time. He just walked over to there and just rang the buzzer and said, hey, I forgot my water bottle. Can I get in? And I handed him the water bottle, and that was around the time when, like, the rest of the hospital workers... I don't care about the drops is the thing. Like, they can all despawn roll, I don't care. They all sort of, like, rushed over back across the street to try to get to him. And he just took the water bottle, thanked me, and then just walked back towards them. And yeah, that's the ninja. Like... that's some straight up, like, genjutsu shit, because, like, even when I was directly looking at him with my eyeballs and he was in my field of vision, my brain was not picking up on where he was or what he was doing. And, like, you could seem to activate this at will because it's how he slipped away from, like, the hospital workers. And the other fucked up thing, every single person there, everyone that saw him, couldn't remember his face. I can't remember his face. I remember that he had a peppered beard and wasn't very tall. That's all I can tell you about him. No one there, including me, could remember his face afterwards. Nada. Like, we looked at it, we don't remember it after seeing it. No one did. Sounds almost identical to an actual SCP article. Well, I've never read the SCP wiki, but, like, this is just something that happened, something that I dealt with. It's one of the fucking weird things I had to deal with in my security work. And yeah, that's why we call him the ninja. Because, like, how else do you explain you can look at the guy and not see the guy? Is security fun? It gave me a lot of time to do nothing, and I enjoy doing nothing. So to a degree, yes. It's definitely in my top 5 weirdest stories. Probably not my number 1. Tibetan monk. I mean, the theory was that he was some kind of, like, CIA psychic type guy. Because why the fuck else do you have a dude with, like, you know, white and... I don't even remember what color his beard was, I just realized. Like, I know that he had white in his beard, but I could not tell you what the base color was. And I don't think anyone else, if I could get in touch with them, would be able to tell you either. Because, like, you just can't remember the guy. You can look at his face and not remember it. But the theory was that he was, like, some kind of, like, high-level CIA operative that simply underwent some kind of, like, secret psychic training to be able to suppress his presence in people's brains. Because, like, how the fuck else do you explain that? Like, no one remembered his face. No one. We all saw it. We all saw his face. 5 minutes later, none of us could remember it. This isn't just a me thing. If this was just me having a weird experience, you could totally, like, write this off as, oh, you were tiles, or this was some bullshit, oh, you're just making shit up. No! There were a dozen people total that interacted with him. They couldn't tell you his face either, even when they were looking at it. It's fucked up. It's weird. Probably my favorite story is a ghost story, though. Yes, it is, Paradolia. Yes, it is. Probably my single favorite and, like, somewhere between weirdest and extremely mundane story is the ghost story, though. Because I used to work at a place that was haunted. Like, not even, like, you know, mysterious, like, tragic death or whatever. Am I out of battle questions? Oh, no, I can probably chuck another one. Yeah, I forgot to chuck another one. Yeah, that is not my number one story. Like, hell, I thought you had a number one story from that place. Like... Fuck, I got attacked, well, almost got attacked by a samurai once. Yes, ninjas and samurai outside of Japan, just hanging out there. Over in Purgatory. Guess I could tell that story. So, question, who here remembers that story from a couple of years back about how a guy with a samurai sword attacked an American military base in California? And no one managed to successfully shoot him or whatever? Like, you guys gotta, you guys probably remember that. If you can't, you can, like, Google it. Yeah, okay, we'll remember, a bunch of you guys remember him. So it was around that time, it was like a month or two after that, it was roughly the amount of time it would take someone to walk from that military base to where I was on foot. Assuming that they weren't stopped by, like, border patrols or whatever. And I was just, you know, walking around and I saw this dude who was wearing, like, a ratty hoodie. Who, had just a straight up katana with sheath on his belt. All the American stories of insane people blurs together. Is that a fucking old penguin over there? How's that? Oh no, that's just its head. Money that is. 57. 57 monies. And I just happened to spot him. I was like, why is there a dude with a sword here? That's, like, illegal. And we sort of had a brief stare down as I, like, calmly reached into my belt and put on my gloves. So I have a special pair of modified gloves that I wasn't technically permitted to wear on the job, but did anyway because no one actually cared, because what's illegal and what's permitted aren't the same thing. Was a police? Oh, you're thinking of the Seattle Street Samurai. This is a different guy. But, like, there's sort of, like, modified mechanic gloves where instead of having the knuckles on the back to protect your hand, they're on the front so you can, the metal part, on the front so you can, like, strike with them. And at the same time, they're also covered in a layer of leather so they don't look like anything. Just metal knuckle gloves that I would wear in case I needed to absolutely kill someone. Because there were situations where that was the best play. I still got the modified gloves? Yes! I still have them in, I think nowadays I keep them in the jacket pocket. Just so I can slip him on, like, somewhat subtly by having my hand in there. Just slip it in my hot pocket. Can I show a pic? Probably. I'm not gonna, though. They just look like bulky leather gloves. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is I slept those on, was staring at the guy with the katana. Like, I could see his like grip on it shift slightly, like he was getting ready to draw, but he was like 30, 40 feet away and I was well out of striking distance. But like, I could tell he was mentally preparing to get into a fight and to throw up. I was gonna say throw hands, but it's really throw sword, throw blade. All right, time to go back to the bed because it's nappy time. Oh, wow. Foxparks even attacks automatically and is a flamethrower. Let's go. Yes, this was the same place as the ninja. Healing petty? Oh, I accidentally... Foxparks, I need to sleep. There we go. So, I mean, we're just staring each other down. I saw that he was, like, having his weight forward, but, you know, in a way that, like... How do I describe this to someone who doesn't know how to fight? So you can see when someone is preparing to do something because they keep their weight on their leading leg and sort of lean forward, have both feet pointing towards you. And they're absolutely prepared. He was absolutely prepared to like draw the katana and attack me. I could tell just from the way he was gripping it and the tension in his arm, but I didn't like back down from that because, you know, for one thing, he was like 30 feet away. For another thing, from the position he had it in, I was pretty sure I could smack it with the metal on the back of my knuckles, which is an incredibly stupid and risky thing to do, but also something that I have a lot of experience with, although usually it's a machete, not a katana. When we just sort of like stared at each other for a bit, and he technically wasn't coming onto the property, so I didn't actually have to like ask him to leave. I just sort of had like a long tense stare down where both of us were clearly ready to just like fight the other guy to the death. And then just released his hand on his katana and calmly walked away. And that was it. That's all that happened. There was a dude with a katana who was getting ready to fight me and then decided to not. And yeah, that's the samurai story. He was fighting, yeah, probably. He was definitely like visualizing what he needed to do. And you can tell that. But he didn't actually throw hands or nothing. So I guess this is turning into a Zatsudon. Like, that's fine. Flamethrower. All right. Man, unlimited Huggy Fire is nice. I've never actually maxed out a Foxparks. I don't know how good Huggy Fire is in the base game if you max it out. I'm gonna check that out on this thing. This is cracked, actually. This is just incredibly effective at area denial. And solid damage. Wild fighting stories? Oh, a bajillion. Huh. All this would never happen here. Oh man, you don't got any ideas, Paradolia, because like I gotta share the ghost story. The ghost story is great. So, I think I mentioned this. I used to work at a place that was haunted. It wasn't some like tragic accident death type situation where like, you know, some dude tragically got crushed in a machine there or something, or was like buried into the asphalt for the foundation or whatever. No, the place's previous owner, the guy who built the business from the ground up, used to come into work every single day and have a very specific routine. And after passing away in his sleep, he just continued his routine. People would regularly hear his footsteps echoing through the halls. Like, this wasn't just like, oh, this is just Jones making up stupid shit. All right, battle potions, thank you. Like, this was just well known. Everyone heard his footsteps wandering around through his office. Everyone knew the routine of the ghost, when it would show up, how it would do things, yada, yada, yada. And it's a asking around. I was like, all right, well, that's what those footsteps were then. Oh! It sounded like another fox barks. Sure was. It was good. Worthy fox barks. I think it was worthy. 25. More damage and armor penetration. Hell yeah, I'll upgrade my sparks. There we go. Sweet. I have to cancel the old one? Okay. Let's cancel it now. Anyway. But a well-documented fact about ghosts is that when they're active in a round, 25%, yeah, it seemed good. Still want to catch them though. I want to catch them all, you know. When they're around, like there's a chill in the air, right? Like the temperature drops and whatnot. Like everyone knows that. Every ghost story has that. Whether it's Japan or like Europe, that's a staple of basically every ghost story across every culture. The temperature is suddenly dropping. And the thing is, my office did not have air conditioning. And it was fucking miserable. It was always like 110 degrees in there. Oh, if you idle long enough, it just switches to the kite automatically, I see. Oh, wait a minute. Pinky's worth stuff. Yeah, that's some money. It's like 35 Celsius, Pareidolia. And yeah, it sucked. I hated it. But then, like, I noticed when the ghost happened to pass by through my place and I heard his footsteps and was vaguely aware of his presence. How do I explain that whole thing without sounding like a dickhead bragging? I've got somewhat of... Oh, 43. Okay. 43. Yeah, it's about 43 centigrade. It was miserable. So I concocted a plan. See, ghosts keep... How do I put this? The common rational thought humans have isn't a thing that ghosts have. Ghosts feel. They don't think. And this red kite, let's go. I wonder if that's better than yellow. Well, I like red more. Create a new one. And because of this, I could tell, he died one day and kept going into work, which meant work was very important to him. It was his biggest driver in life. So I did the logical thing. And do things at work that would get him upset with me. Because it would trigger his normal, like, trained emotional response to seeing someone slacking off with their feet up on their desk. Which was presumably to yell at them. I couldn't really tell what exactly he was doing. Like, I just knew that he was following me around, both from the fact that I just sort of have an intuitive sense of that sort of thing. Like, I can tell roughly where something is by the fact that I try to, you know when you're navigating, like, a busy grocery store, you, like, move around people? Like, I kind of have that with ghosts involuntarily, so if I start doing that when there's nothing there, I'm like, oh, that's not a ghost there. That's all I've got for, like, magical sixth sense ghost sensing powers. I never properly trained it, I just sort of intuit where one is. And I could tell that he was following me around after I was deliberately, like, slacking off in front of him. And presumably, like, chewing me out or whatever. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's trying to start a conversation. And, this meant that he was following me around. This meant that the temperature was dropping. By probably, like, 10, maybe 15 degrees. And, that meant that I had portable air conditioning. Like, I didn't have proper air conditioning in the sense of, like, air conditioning. Hey, Rugla Boss, we got 2 fox barks so far. I'm gonna get a Catama. And after that, it'll just be we're going after the fuck are they named? Not Sneasel. Not Freezel. They should be called Freezel. It's a much better name. Chill it. There we go. Chill it. After that's chill it. But yeah, he kept the temperature down because ghosts just fucking do that. And it was great. It helped cool the place down. So I kept deliberately antagonizing a ghost to get air conditioning. It was super useful. It helped me get through there without like fucking dying. Yes. And yeah, that's probably my weirdest story. It's not weird in the sense of just like weird and unexplainable. Ghosts are just kind of mundane for me. I'm very familiar with ghosts and how they work. But it's certainly weird because it's the most ghost story that I have. Like, ghosts are extremely convenient for air conditioning if you use them right. Thank you. Forgot about the battle potion. And yeah, that's just like one of the things that I just deal with at my old line of work. Sometimes you gotta put up with ghosts. In terms of safe sparring, depends on what you're doing. If you're doing MMA, you're gonna want MMA gloves for safe sparring. If you're doing boxing, you're gonna want boxing gloves for safe sparring. Like, boxing gloves in judo would make judo more unsafe because you can't properly grip things. The bread and butter, it's cool and ghosts. Yeah. I guess I could share the wizard story, too. There's a wizard around here. Like, just a straight up, like... Can we get some Alban 1 shaman in chat? Because that's what I'm fucking talking about. Like, just a straight up... a wizard. He dresses like a wizard. You look at him, you see him in a wizard, see him in his clothes, and you're like, why is there a wizard here? I might swear has like half of is close enough. Does he have wizard business cards? I don't know. I've never been able to speak to him. Like Dark Blast, more like I cast Magician's Brick type wizard. Or like the wizard is, oh hey, another one. The wizard is helping install your, hey, and there's Catava. Complete with the noises. Nice. Well, then I guess I don't need to grind them here anymore. And it's gonna come down to, getting Riesel. God, summons. All right. Well, I'll start thinking about that in a bit. But, I think I'm gonna refill my tea, get a quick BRB, and then we're gonna hunt down the Friesel and see how that goes. Returning shortly. And I'll probably share the wizard story. I return. Alright, what's this about a railroad? Working on what? How, what? Make a similar setup in the cavern layer. Alright, I'm basically already at the cavern layer. I can probably set that up in the elevator pretty quickly. Broken cars, free to swing kind of place. What? Semi-consecutively and fast. Or to work on the railroad. Yep, time to reincarnate as Tom, or, well, I guess you already are the reincarnation of Tom Henry. Just a funny troll? Yeah, that's the correct way to use a sledge. Let's see. Probably the best way to do this would be to get a shitload of dynamite. Bunch of dynamite. Make it all sticky. Oh yeah, the wizard story. Let me get down to the cavern layer with the lava. I think the cavern layer is the one with the lava, right? I just gotta set up a big old thing with lava. And once I've got it all farmed out, I can tell you the wizard story. Got water and the lava. Pretty sure there was like a mine around here somewhere. Like a mine cart that I could use to speed this up a bit. No, I'm already in hell. All right. Never mind then. All right, where's a good place to start tunneling? Splunker potion. I do not have a splunker potion, unfortunately. Oh, this is probably a dead man switch, isn't it? And there's some stuff there, I guess. Highlight the egg, get those run out real fast. Metal detector is best, because never run out of metal detector. Oh. Hey, it's this guy. I can reforge my fox sparks, right? Yeah, my Catava. Also helps my mining efforts. That's another worthy. I'll throw one more roll. Petty. Weak. Focused. Damaged. Skittish. I guess worthy's probably the best I can get. Wrong, Catava. I mean, that's something. That's something. Okay, yeah, he sells stuff. Tool belt. Tinkerer's workshop's really important, isn't it? Okay, cool. Order dig toys to mine horizontally, mine the same block as him for a boost. True. I need to figure out where's a good place to start mining. Some place that already has a decent bit of horizontal clearance. I guess here's probably good enough. Is this fully vanilla? Yes. Completely and utterly vanilla. God, my inventory's already fucking filled up. I'll mine that crap out in a second. First off, got a quick stack, whatever. There. This is important. Now I can craft a bunch of crap. Like Spectre boots. Important. And cloud in a balloon. Take that over that. And I don't really care about tiger climbing gear. Like, fuck it, I guess. Armory chest, you can get that. I don't want that. Don't care. Mushroom vest or hat. Airplane. Like ball. Those. They're fox sparks, I guess. Don't want the finch staff anymore. Put you there for no particular reason. Drop torches block trash. Pink gel is for the alchemy chest. Also in the alchemy chest. I guess I'll put the kites. That. I actually need those. Goldfish kite. I guess bottled water also in the alchemy chest. Okay. Good enough, I guess. Now we do mining. Keep one kite. Ah, I've still got 5 minutes over. That'll be enough. I don't know. This might be a good place to set things up. What the hell is that horrible crunching noise? Big toys, I summoned thee. Why don't you go to the right? There you go. But can I also have Cadiva helping me out here? Sure can. All right. Ah. Until it's hitting me. So is there like a particular shape or size, or just need to mine out this large platform to about this? Like, this seems fine, right? This is enough. This is probably fine. Right, yeah, that's fine. I'll just put a... Oh god, that looks like shit. Can I get rid of that? There we go. About 200-ish. Just has to be a ton of corners, and yeah, can blow up the stuff about it. So I guess anything that spawns down there would get killed quick enough, so I don't need to worry about it. Not sure what you mean by blowing up the stuff above it. Presumably you mean this. Lava block spawns. Won't. Cool. I like how they have the PAL, like, thing appear on their head to let you know that they made a decision that they have in Palworld. That's a nice detail. This seems fine. And then I basically just go grab the water candle, pop it down there. Then we're good to go? I could probably leave killing things to Foxbarks. The amount of damage I'm taking just from basic, like, jumping around. Wait a minute. I never noticed this whole time. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Just wait for stuff to show up. Oh, maybe it spawns in the... I wonder if I should block some of the spawns over there by, like, blowing up the... What the hell even is that? Conveyor belt? Or conveyor belt? Yeah, I think too many things are spawning over there. I should probably look into blocking it. Akbar the Dye Trader. All right, I want to make things not spawn here. I think one bomb there. Won't be enough. What are you? A strong rally. I think this is the play. With that all set up like that. Oh, hey. Prizes. A little bit of lava should be able to block more spawns. Let me get rid of this while I'm here. This stuff might spawn on that. Drop, drop, drop. Or, see, look at all these spawns. It's great. Working out just as planned. Flamethrower actually kind of fucking rules. Holy crap. The penetration in particular. Is that a conveyor belt pushing things towards me? I see. Well, if it works like that, wouldn't it make more sense to just have one like every other or so? Everything towards me even faster. When did they even add these? Oh, whatever. Alright, yeah, now we should get a bunch of things just like delivering to me. Eventually an inf will show up. Hopefully. Hopefully that's how this works. Back by conveyor belt slime? What the fuck? Whatever. This is just a fake video game at this point. Yeah, so I can just like basically hold the mouse button down and just let it go. At some point, a nymph will show up. Spawns over to the east. Don't like that. I'll let Vox Spark take care of it. No. Alright. Well, since we're basically automating, stuff keeps falling to the lava. The hell? So I assume that's the conveyor belt slime. Considering it just shot a fucking dart trap at me. Anyway, wizard story. Now's a good time for it. Maybe I should build like a very like small protective wall. That'd be bad. And my pal did the work for me. What the fuck is that drop? Nimble bat bat? What the hell is a bat bat? Oh, it's a melee weapon. For hitting bats. That's really dumb. Okay. Anyway, wizard stories. So, there's a guy who lives around here who's just like straight up a wizard. Yeah, I can't pass for crap. Like, he dresses like a wizard. He's got robes covered in like stars and moons and shit. Got like a gold braided belt of rope. Got a pointy hat with a wide floppy brim. And it's not just one guy who occasionally dresses up like a wizard. I've seen him like 3-4 times. Each time he has a different colored robe with a different colored matching hat. And this isn't just like a weird hallucination that only exists in my head. Oh, another traveling merchant. I guess I'll check that guy out. Where'd he actually go to, though? Ah, all the way over there. Also, well, there's all over. Isn't like a priest? All right, what do you got for me? Palmetal, Taiga Skin, Mystery Cape, Wood, Dynasty Shingles, Extendo Grip, Cozy Window. Not in good. Anyway, first time I ran into the guy, he was in a parking lot, holding some kind of fancy book. I didn't see what was in the book, I was too far away. Drawing like a runic circle, like you know the summoning sigils, the stereotypical summoning sigils, where you got like a circle, then a bunch of shapes inside of it, and yada yada. He had one of those drawn in chalk, and at the center of it, the center of the summoning circle, was a fucking motorcycle. And like he was waving his hands around and reading something. I guess it's probably battle potion again. And wish I had some sort of energy. I don't know what the hell his deal was, but I did notice he was outside the local equivalent of the DMV. So he was casting some sort of spell on a motorcycle outside the DMV. And like, there's something seriously up with that guy, because he has the ability to just like vanish if you lose sight of him. Like, there's been a couple of times where either me or a buddy of mine was trying to trail him to figure out like, how does he get around? How does we've never seen him in a car. We've never seen him on public transportation. We don't know what his deal is. Where is he coming from? How's he doing this? And so we start like following him around from a distance to see what the hell he's doing. And then somehow he rounds a corner and that's it. Like he turns the corner and he's gone. So we're never able to pin down exactly where he lives, and if you ask him directly about it, he won't give you a straight answer. Like he'll talk shit about like being from like a world in between worlds or whatever. So like, what if he's a hardcore troller trollering you? It wouldn't be specifically me. He is a well-known local figure and no one knows where he lives. And he just dimension doors through like walls and shit, so no one knows where the fuck he lives. He never tells anyone where he lives. No one's ever able to follow him around and figure out where he lives. No one's ever seen him like drive a car or ride a bicycle or do like motorcycling. Like, I don't think he was casting that spell on the motorcycle for himself. I think he was like commissioned to enchant a motorcycle. No one knows what the fuck his deal is. Everyone's heard of him, everyone's seen him. We don't know why he's around or what he's doing. And that's the wizard. He's just around here. We have a wizard nearby. No one knows what his deal is. He's just a mysterious wizard. Oh yeah, and naturally he's got like long white beard, big old bushy white eyebrows. Like, he won't be able to do things like crashing through a wall at 140 miles an hour. Because he's an old man. Wizards are old men, and he is an old man who is a wizard. No, I don't have a better explanation for like anything that's going on. That's just how he is. That's just what he do. Man, these spawn rates kind of blow. Am I actually looking to blocking more or something? Okay, I should wipe out this part. Yeah, bug dead. Will it work on a fairy? It doesn't work on a. What the hell is even the point? Yeah, there's no like actual conclusion to the story. There's no like, and then we had an epic duel while like Duel of the Fates played. No, there's just a wizard. He lives around here. Could not tell you what his deal is. No one can tell you what his deal is because he's a wizard and mysterious. Ow. Oh, what? Why is it draining? No, I don't want you draining. Fuck. There's like a way to dupe lava, right? I think I asked if he would do that at some point, and he responded something along the lines of like, my powers are not for like trivial purposes. A red husk recall potion. I don't want any of those. All liquids need 7 blocks in a bucket, and it takes a long time. I just wonder if there's a better, like, if I'm doing something wrong with this setup, do I need to mine like the whole thing out? Like, it feels like nothing is spawning fast. Like, it feels like I should be seeing more dudes, but they're not spawning where I want them to spawn. Wizard make a hair growing potion? I don't know if that would work on me. But I should have asked. So I could solve my terminal bald. All this crap that I don't care about. Shitting up my inventory constantly. Don't care about these? The rallies? Oh yeah, the death meter goes in vanity slots until it works. Potion of return. Okay, so it teleports me away and back. That's useful. Don't care about the ancient gold helmet, don't care about the mining pants. Yeah, I guess it wants me to follow north. Trying to get me to. The fuck this stupid thing taking me? Oh, there, I guess? Not banners. Really? That didn't quite break it. That's definitely not gonna break it. Out of its distance, I mean. I really feel like dynamite used to be a lot bigger and more impactful. They nerfed dynamite at some point? Ayahuasca. Oh look, the next time I run into that guy, I'll ask him questions about like prices for his services. Good ass cloud in a bottle. I don't care about what. Harry is wasting my fucking time. Put in here. Yeah, there's always the one guy. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel like a good way to get it. Feels like I'm doing it wrong. Like, things aren't spawning particularly fast. I've had a bunch of them getting caught, like, down here or whatever. Alright, Bungie, what do you got? Maybe radar's good. Roller skates I've heard are good, but I don't care. Ask if he knows Gandalf. Yeah, I don't know. It's just what terrain music is like, Richard Town Ellie. It's weird like that. I think I'm gonna look up online, see if there ain't a better way. Chillet farming terraria. Okay, list of seeds. Need to find the huge dragon egg. Oh, there's simply 9 in the world, and they are only in the cavern layer. Cannot generate within 100 tiles of the world borders. Only spawn on a bunch of these specific blocks. Maybe I should just explore? Like, I have something that's basically a Spelunker potion, this lantern thingy. But it's only kind of close range, isn't it? Alright, let's just go exploring until we find it. That's more exciting than waiting around, right? Why does the Bat deal so much fucking damage? Dig toys. Destroy. Dig toys, I said destroy. What the hell? Ah. I really have a bajillion slime at this point. May as well just make these all sticky bombs. Cause it's still going by faster than doing it by hand. This one going through stone. Don't starve crossover. Okay. I just assumed it had a bat. Like, that does feel like the kind of stupid bullshit this game would just do. I should just make a bunch of sticky dynamite. That's probably slightly faster. I guess the radar doesn't, like, tell me which life forms are nearby, just there are. Oh yeah, the Star Fury. Good call, forgot about that. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. Like, I saw the dart trap, I was hoping that it wouldn't explode and instantly kill me. Well, whatever. Guess I'll go pick my coins up. Where are you gonna leave? There was some path somewhere, right? It was over here. Yeah, this looks right. There's a Morbius poster. That'll, like, age perfectly. What are you talking about? Dead man's sweater? Some of those are useful, I guess. Now my inventory's all filled up with bullshit that doesn't matter. Here's a way to, like, blacklist half this crap. I want a bone pickaxe. I just shoved too much crap in your inventory. That's the issue. There's just too much crap and not enough inventory. Can it spawn in the desert? Or is it only in, like, the metal part? Or the gray part? Yeah, I don't want to have an extra inventory, because that doesn't solve the root problem, is that this game has a million piles of shit that I don't care about, and inventory management around it sucks. I don't want to have to do it. Phil Caverns? I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know that. That's why I asked. Could be. Could count as its own biome. Explode already? Ah, those things take too long. Oh, true. It mostly spawns on stone. I did see that when I looked it up. So desert's probably a bad idea. Need to rig up an anti-sneeze hotkey. No more of this bless me in chat. That was a reasonable thing to do would just be that hop on over to the I know there's got to be like a minecart shaft around here, or minecart. Kill it with fire. Nothing super useful here. All right, moving on. Is it only in the place where there's lava? I actually don't know. Feels like it'd be something worth figuring out. Flamethrower is a light source. Ah, as long as it says caverns, I'm good. Gotcha. Oh look, my inventory is all filled up with crap that I don't want again. Yay! Oh, that's a good place to go. All right, now I no longer care about hearts. Man, they just give you a shitload of this nowadays, don't they? Oh, it can't do shit while in the water, huh? Oh yeah, the flamethrower just doesn't work. Neat. Attention to detail. Is there a particular reason to be over here? Not that I can see. Well, I mean, in the end, I did manage to get all of them but chill it. So I'm probably gonna be ending stream soon, not sure when, but soon. And call the Palworld hunt good enough. Because, man, trying to find a chillet seems like a pain. Throw it in the shimmer if I get a chance. That's not going to happen, my guy. Oh, now we're over in the desert again. I should probably head left instead. Like, I'm not going to find the shimmer. I don't know what the shimmer looks like, and I'm probably not going to be, like... ever like looking for it. Like, I'm not gonna play this game a second time. It's probably the last time I'm gonna mess with it. Press actually cause you look up your seat on the map viewer. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. Minus the crashing part. Like, that would be very dishonest, and I don't like lying. However, looking up my seat on a map viewer, that sounds like a good idea. I should do that. Huh, some kind of big old plunger over there. Not where I want to be. The Terraria of a win condition. I think it's killing the Moon Lord. I think. Don't trust me on that though. I'm not the Terraria expert. Yeah, okay, so it is killing the Moon Lord. Oh, there's another thing here. Is that a chest? Okay, now we're in the ice area where it probably... It would make so much more sense if it did spawn here, but I don't think it does at all. Was that thing that I saw? It is a water chest of some kind. Mostly crap. Hooks. All right, I'm gonna head back to base, drop off all this useless crap. Sell most of this other useless crap. Airs. I mean, the Bat hits like a truck, but... Fair, really? Boarding flipper is nice, but like, I already have so much water mobility. All right. Terraria map viewer. Oh, I have to download it and open it? Is there an online one that I don't have to install? E-manager, maybe? Worlds? Feeds. Usage. Download world or player of your choice. Oh, that's for downloading maps, not looking at them. Oh, this map's horrible. The whole website's horrible to look at. Terra map online. Open world file. Oh, does it save it in like documents or like app data or what? Documents. Game. Where's the Terraria map folder? User documents / my games. Terraria World, the Cold's Deli. there a search button? Huge dragon egg, there we go. No matches found? What? Huh? What? Let's try just searching angel statues since I know one of those exists. I don't know if search is broken. Highlighted 32 matches. Oh, it's checking for inside chests. I see. That's not finding me nothing? Well, I found the shimmer. Right underneath the right ocean. Guess that's worth looking for. That's so weird. I don't know why it's not searching properly. Well, fuck it. Big toys are your job. There we go. Like right south of here, slightly to the right. Thrilling gameplay. Is there a faster way down there? Going by the routes of things, I basically just want to go straight down until I hit the mine cart. Then, alright, I think I have a rough map. Actually, wait. I'm there. Okay, yeah. It's just directly underneath where I'm at, basically. It up. Fucking God, all these jumps kind of suck. Hello? Dynamite? I thought it was... Alright. I thought I already threw one. That's why I was panicking. Like right underneath here. Going down, let's find this thing. What's all this green glowing shit anyway? From here I want to travel generally down right. Fuck it. They're just trash range. That'll get me here. Music suddenly changes something totally different. The fuck? Okay. So I think, where the fuck am I? Bubble of water there. Is this? I'm seeing a bunch of like things. The map, if I'm where I think I should be, the map says I should have a bunch of water. But I'm definitely not. I'm way too close to the jungle? Is that the issue? I'm way too close to the jungle? I went to right, not down? Yes, so I just want to go straight down. So on the border of jungle and not jungle. Fuck, I'm totally lost. I think I want to head right, though. Get trapped pencil again. Moss is neon green? Like that? That's weird. That is a weird color for moss. What color is moss supposed to be? Dark green. There's a cabin over there. Of course there's a thing with 9 versions of it, because why would this game just have a thing? Why not have 1,000 variations to clog up the inventory even more? I probably don't care about. Okay, wait. If that's a glow shroom area, what it looks like it is. Glow shroom and water. The house there. Okay, so we're there. We want to go through the mud for a bit and then go down. Okay. Our goal is to the right. Yes. Now at the far right of that. Pretty much just head down slightly right, and then I'll get there. Good use case for regular bombs. Headers. Huggy fire, go! Solve all my problems. Oh, why is it being a bitch? Aha! There it is. And I just barely managed to beat my fucking turtle to it. Hell yes. What even is that? Oh, money. What? I see. That's, well, at that point, I'm gonna dive that far down. Much faster. Just take the Dig Toys route. So don't accidentally slip in the shimmer. It's bad. Dig Toys is still going, buddy. Buddy, you can stop. It unfortunately does not look like there is a dragon egg here. This special rock? No, it's just regular stone block. If I throw that in there, what happens? Nothing. Can't craft anything new here. Oh no, what wouldn't let me fucking... Oh my god. I was trying to use the magic mirror. And now it's God knows where. There it is. Ay, ay, ay. Glowing green cavern. You know what else is a better candidate for the dragon egg? Raiding into somewhere else. It's been a full stream length. I've got crap I gotta do. Gonna find who's online to raid. End the YouTube live stream.